Hi, I'm Ashley, and I'm an art therapy student at Emmanuel College. Um,
So, can you just explain to us what art therapy is?
so, art therapy is basically the same thing almost as talk therapy, but instead of talking just straight up and asking your client questions, you are getting answers through doing art with them and like having them.
Why did you pick this field?
So I didn't actually know this field existed until I was like, oh, I need a major for college and I can't be an art major. So I kind of did some Googling and I found out that art and psychology are actually very intertwined. And I did an internship in high school where I was helping out in a senior home and I ran an art program for them. And it was actually really beneficial to them and it showed me that they really blossomed from like having just that bit of exposure to art once a month.
What populations have you worked with?
So I've worked with elders. I've also worked with teens, but I've worked most closely with young children and disabled adults.
Can you tell us a little bit more about those experiences?
So with my young children, I run a therapeutic skills group with them. And so basically what we do is we teach them different skills like how to make friends, how to stay friends, different emotions, and we teach them we use worksheets first, and then afterwards we'll usually do an activity which includes art or it's with like play therapy, and then with the disabled adults, I did embroidery with them and a little bit of mosaics, and they actually got to sell their pieces afterwards and get 50% of the profits.
That's cool.
What are some tips you would give for future art therapists?
For future art therapists, I tell them that they have to be open to work with and mostly any population because you could change your job every 5 years just by working with a new population, and that you have to be open to working with different materials because for certain populations you wouldn't use certain materials because like it's probably very difficult for an elder to use clay because it's very hard to manipulate, but it's very easy for them to use paint. So you have to be open in working with that, and that you don't actually have to have an art therapy degree to practice art therapy. You can incorporate it into any sort of job.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ashley.
You're welcome.